Hey everybody, it's your old pal John. I'm back from, well, you would call it football practice if you're in the UK. We call it soccer. Actually, it's a British term, soccer, believe it or not. But yeah, so I wanted to do the biggest songs each year in the UK, 53 to 2023. I wonder how many I know. I was just kind of curious, but let's take a look. This popped up. Okay, on the charts.
I believe there's someone in the great somewhere.
I kind of thought Elvis was going to be up first in 53. Nope. No Slim. Okay, Pat Boone I know.
My darling.
Diana. By the way, that was Paul Anka. His daughter is married to, if you guys listen to Smartless podcast, it's my favorite podcast, Jason Bateman's wife. I can't remember her name. That's Paul Anka's daughter. And of course, Elvis. It's a good song. I don't know this. It's a good tune by Elvis. Wow. You guys really liked your Elvis over there. I mean, we did too, I guess, in the States, but I don't know. I wasn't alive.
Tell them I remember.
No, don't know. Of course. Yeah. Who doesn't love the Beatles, by the way? I'm sorry. If you don't like the Beatles, that's like not enjoying oxygen. I don't know Kendall.
It's good to touch the
Tom Jones. I do have a secret love of Tom Jones. By the way, if you have a secret love on here, like a song or something like that, let me know what your favorite, like, what is it, like guilty love is. Like, I'll admit, this is horrible to say, but I'm a big fan of Bop by Hanson. I think that's a really catchy tune. I always thought it was, and I never really said any different. So what's yours? I don't know this one. Oh, Humperdinck. Yeah. For Julian. Okay, that's Bubblegum Pop from 1969. That's the Archies. I'm surprised that was big in the UK also. But yeah, it was big in the US too, so. Manufactured song, if you want to call it that. Mungo Jerry, yeah. Touch the sky. Yeah, George. If you guys saw the Get Back Peter Jackson series, I think they were doing, was it My Sweet Lord? Oh, or was it the other one? Shoot, can't remember. All Things Must Pass, maybe. Yeah, I think it was All Things Must Pass. My bad. Who doesn't love Amazing Grace on the Magpipes? Okay. What? Oh, I've never heard that one. And I used to consider myself pretty proficient in music history, but I did not know that one. The Bay City Rollers. Yeah. That's that glam rock. That's really 70s. Paul is just Paul's just up there. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I'm a Lennon fan too, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like he should be like the global ambassador, or at least the Western world ambassador. If you get a chance, listen to Give Ireland Back to the Irish. Great tune. Banned, I think, in the UK. Kind of an interesting tune. That's cool. I don't know that one. Bright Eyes? You know, there's like a joke in the US about Simon Garfunkel. It's just more like Paul Simon did all the writing. You know, Art Garfunkel really, he didn't do much of anything. He actually did, but they just like to make the joke about it. So it's surprising to see Art Garfunkel alone as one of the biggest songs for '79. Police, Sting, yeah. Yep, great. The 80s is pretty much rushed in, I think, with the Police right there. At least the sound to me. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but I think that the synthesizer sound kind of just, it pretty much said, the door is open. Sorry, somebody was at our house. Knocking on the door. It's usually the neighbor kid. I hear him in the back. He comes wandering in sometimes. Yeah, but anyway, that's the 80s.
Come on, I need to ride. Come on.
So Dexy's Midnight Runners, that's creating a it's created sort of like this new cult following. I mean, it always kind of had a cult following, but now they're I don't know. It's like on TikTok it became a thing. There was a dance that just went on TikTok. Karma Chameleon. That's a good one. That was a great song. Boy Troy. Okay, that was the first one that I really remember. Okay. Another one that made it back is Rick Astley. He's totally back on top. Thanks to, I think, Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters. They brought him up on stage, and yeah, and of course, being Rickrolled. Does anybody remember that? I don't know this. No Right on Time. Yeah, all right. Back on top. Yeah, I remember the movie too. You know, I remember my dad saying that he loved Whitney Houston, and I mean, I was a little shocked myself. And well, of course, you know, she was big into drugs and Bobby Brown and all that other stuff. She ended up living a crazy lifestyle. Nice. Meatloaf, very interesting. Meatloaf is I mean, he unfortunately passed away, but I mean, Bat Out of Hell. It's got to be one of the what's his name, Steinman. One of the best albums. And and what is it? And rock operas, I guess it is. Genius. It's like being the coolest nerd or something like that. It's really love is all around. Yeah. Again? Why was there a resurgence with that song again? Wasn't Unchained Melody also in the 1990s? 1990, that's when it was, actually. Interesting. I wonder what movie this was from. It had to be a movie. Oh, I see. The Fugees. First prom I went to, we have proms here in the US. I don't know if you guys do in the UK. When you're in high school, you go to these big dances. And yeah, I remember dancing to a girl named Deirdre. It was my date at the junior prom.
like a candle in the wind. Put a
That was terrible hearing about Princess Di. That was just like that to me. It felt like what people describe about Kennedy being shot in '63 here in the U.S.
Something about the way you look tonight. Do you believe in life after love?
I kind of wonder where, when Cher came into this, she started using the auto tune to her benefit in a couple of songs, but she's kind of been interestingly kept herself relevant, kind of like Madonna does. She was getting into, okay, here we go, Britney. I love Britney, bitch. This was are you kidding me? You're kidding me. That was a hit. That was like, maybe it was the biggest song. I could see children and parents being forced to listen to this song. But it wasn't really all that big in the US, but I could see it being big in the UK. That was huge.
But you got me on the counter.
Great song.
Stomach kissing on the sofa. Your love's made me see that anything is possible. I'm gonna
I don't know that one.
and make it evergreen. Voice of love, y'all.
I don't know that. Sorry, I don't know the last one that was played. Black Eyed Peas, I definitely know.
Killing people, dying, children hurt, and living crying.
That was good. Yep. Hey, if you guys get Netflix, you ought to check out, what was the song? We Are the World? The Making of We Are the World. It's interesting if you get Netflix. They created that special. They didn't create it. They created this documentary on how it was made. It's pretty cool. Peter Kay. I don't know this one. That's weird. This is good. Good tune. I mean, clearly we're out of the 90s sound. So, I mean, yeah, you can start to place the music. You can just tell by the quality, too. The sound quality. Yeah, they started doing a great job with that. I think it kind of was brought on in the 80s with the electric revolution, I guess you want to call it that. I gotta say, I was never a huge fan of Hallelujah. And I guess, what was it? Did he die, the guy who wrote that? And anyway, I guess it never really... It was like a big thing when he died, and I've first of all, I never heard the song before, and then all of a sudden everyone was like, "Oh, it's the best song." I'm like, "Okay." It always sounded just too religious to me. Not that that's a bad thing, but I don't know that song, but yeah, good singer. Adele. By the way, that was a great song. Love Adele. Good tune. I like the Weird Al Yankovic parody on that. It's called Word Games, I think. Yeah. Anyway, if you like Weird Al Yankovic songs, you gotta look it up. It's really good. I guess being a parent, my son went through that phase, so. But yeah, that was Robin Thicke. I think it was the son of Alan Thicke, who was on a TV show called Growing Pains. He played the father. Pretty cool guy. Love Pharrell Williams. Oh, Pharrell. Great tune. I feel like if there's an anthem for the early 21st century, it would have to be like Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. I don't know. That song has so many facets to it that if you're young, if you're old, if it's before your time, or if it's after your time, it just seems like it's a real, well, yeah, I could say toe tapper for the older people, but it's just got this groove. I mean, I don't know, it just takes a hold of you.
One dance, got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time.
Drake. Okay. After my time.
Push and pull like a magnet.
Like me some. I love Ed Sheeran. I really liked him in Yesterday, the movie, of course. But yeah, great singer. God, what a voice and a great song. I'm sorry, great songwriter.
This is all it takes.
I'm not gonna say he's the McCartney of his time, but he's definitely up there in terms of songwriting.
Falling in love with me. Possibilities.
Remember this?
I was scared of kinda used to being someone you love.
I never heard that song before. Maybe that's the point where I start getting too old to listen to new stuff. Oh, good tune, yeah.
Bad habits lead to late nights and in low conversations with a stranger.
Hey, did you know he had a stutter when he was younger? Interesting, the way he overcame that. Okay.
Not the same as it was.
Yep.
As it was.
Yeah. You know what? I never really liked Miley Cyrus until like the last probably 2 or 3 years, until I realized that she's such a free spirit. Her voice, it's like it can adapt to almost anything. This is a fantastic song. I like the song Jolene, which is it's a country song. I think it was written by Dolly Parton. Remember Dolly Parton, right? Big. And then she sang that. And it's just, she's one of those people that could take a song and sing it as well, if not better or differently, but as good as the person who wrote that.
Britain is...
Okay, sorry about that. That's another thing I was going to do. All right, guys, that is pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Do you think it was missing some songs? Do you think there was some on there that shouldn't have been there? Either way, let me know what y'all think. I know it's been a little while. Again, you all know if you watched the last video what I've been up to. And we're almost getting them completely settled here in Pennsylvania. So that's great. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.